So what's up, guys? This is your boy Bo Reason from Bo Life, and we're here with another episode of Thoughts of a Blerd. I don't even know what episode this is. Is this episode 4 or 5? I think it's episode 5. Today I have a few topics we're going to talk about. I'm feeling pretty dander. I got my tea, woke up feeling pretty good. Today, let's talk about The Matrix 4. Oh my god. Now, if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know now. My favorite movie of all time, or like franchise, is The Matrix. Well, then it's, Terminator. They kind of both go hand in hand. But I have not seen a bad Matrix movie. A lot of people are like, oh, the number 3 and number 2, you're like, only the best one was number 1. No, look, I'm a fan of the whole concept. Great movie, to me, greatest movie ever made. I don't really care. Like, you cannot go wrong with like reality. And you know what, when I saw this trailer, first of all, I heard this movie was being made back in last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I cannot wait. Then they talking about oh, it's gonna be made in 2021 or 2022. I'm like, oh my god, now I gotta wait. I hate being spoiled with that. Like don't spoil my intentions of seeing a movie. I hate when I see a movie being made like that, because then you have to wait for so long for it to come out. But anyways, that trailer, freaking, oh my god, where do I even start? There's so many things to like touch on in that few little 2.5 minutes. First of all, I'm thinking Neo is dead. Like, if you've seen the last one, he died. But one thing about the Matrix, like, if you remember, I think that was Matrix 3 or 2, where he met the architect. He was saying that there was multiple, this happens multiple times. Like, there was multiple the ones, multiple yous. Like, you can, of course, take that story to wherever you want to. Like, that's what I'm kind of thinking, because it's like the way they ended it, like, Trinity died. They all died. Unless, I came up with this one theory. Unless when he was hooked into the computer, when he fought Agent Smith, he could have actually been put into a slumber. He could have been put into the Matrix. But then it's like in the trailer, when he stopped taking the blue pill, because the blue pill is a pill that, keeps you in the fabricated reality that you want to believe into. So when he stopped taking it, he started looking in the mirror and started seeing himself like as an old man. So it's like, where are they going with this? I just can't wait. Like, it's so many, like, my mind's just wondering, like, racing back and forth, like, where are they going to take this to? It just looks like so amazing, like, especially with the pill. He was basically taking the blue pill as a medication. So that's like suppressing of what he really sees. Then he's seeing a therapist. It's like, my mind is just like blown. I cannot wait. I'm a little upset though. I'm a tad bit upset that Lawrence Fishburne is not in this movie. Obviously he doesn't play Morpheus. That's already given away. It's like, it's not gonna throw me away from the movie, but it would have just gave me like pure nostalgia. I wouldn't have that's like my only complaint, but it's not really a complaint. I'm not the type to complain about movies or anything like that, especially ones I haven't seen yet. I just, overall, it looks freaking amazing. I want to see how they do it with cell phones though. Like, if in the old Matrix, they were using the phone lines, and now it's like with cell phones, it's like, where can you guys take this to? I just can't wait for this. Like, one thing about the Matrix, it makes me think about like psychedelics. Like, do your research on like mushrooms and psilocybin, stuff like that. I have never tried it or anything like that, but just like doing my research on it, people say like it takes you out of like this reality, so you can see stuff for what it really is. So it's like, it kind of reminds me of like the Matrix. Like, when they talk about stuff like that, it's just like, I'm always like really deep into stuff like that. So I just can't wait. I cannot wait. I mean, Keanu Reeves is a really good, versatile actor. Like, if you see like the movies he played in, like what is that, Bill and Ted? I watched that when I was younger. I didn't watch the redo of it when he got older, but going to something like that, to like John Wick, don't let me get started on John Wick. Like, John Wick is a really, really good action-packed, good story movie. Like, I can go on and on. I can go on and freaking on. I can't wait. I remember though, a couple years ago, I was gonna get the Matrix 4 book. This lady, I can't remember her name. She claimed that she wrote the Matrix story, and she wrote the Terminator movie. And she had them both combined. I'm not gonna go really deep into it because that's like it can take up a lot of time trying to explain how she woven those two together, because it was a conspiracy that those two movies were coexisting with each other. And once they do explain it, it makes so much sense. Like, it's crazy. And before I even heard this conspiracy, Terminator 2 was already like one of my favorite movies, like especially number 2. When I saw number 1, straight creepy. I think I actually might like number 1 a tad bit better because it's just so, like, it has this essence of creepy, like it, especially back in those times, back in, like, what is that, the mid 80s or late 80s. Then when number 2 came out, it's just like 10 times better. Like, it was just crazy. So big ups on that. I was actually gonna do a reaction video to The Matrix, but I chose not to. I figured I'd just talk about it on my podcast. Next up, we're gonna talk about, this had me laughing my butt off so bad. This whole Xbox versus PlayStation with the whole it's game exclusives just on one system. Now, I never quite got it when I was, when let's say Spider-Man. When Spider-Man first came out, I'm like, why is Spider-Man not on Xbox? But, I didn't really make a big deal about it. But now, now Xbox is mad because Wolverine, which is a Marvel character, is coming out exclusively on PlayStation, a video game. Now, mind you, these are the same people who made Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales and another one's coming out. Classic. Like, one of the best games I've ever played. It reminds me of Batman, like how it plays, right? Xbox fans are definitely missing out. I was lucky to have like both systems, so I was able to get Spider-Man. Eventually, I did get rid of my Xbox and I got it back. But long story short, Xbox is mad because Xbox is mad. They literally made a whole tweet. I wish I could pull up the tweet right now saying, wow, like, they unfollowed Marvel because Wolverine is an exclusive on PlayStation. Now, the PlayStation Showcase. That's PlayStation Showcase September 2021 was new to everybody. So when Xbox saw it, oh, they were pissed. And it's like, I don't quite blame them, but it's like, you gotta get in where you fit in. PlayStation is killing it. Like, I have a PS5. I thought about getting the Xbox S or X, but then it's just like, I'm a PlayStation person. What can I say? I started off with the Xbox One, but when I got my hands on the PS4, it's like I kind of never really turned back. Like, I really just love the graphics of PlayStation as opposed to Xbox. And Xbox has a really nice interface. I love how they intertwine with their friends and your friends, as far as like your friends list and everything like that. And their interface looks amazing compared to PlayStation, but it's just something just so ominous about PlayStation. I'm sorry. It's just like, I'm more of a PlayStation fan. Like, I'm eventually going to get an Xbox. Like, but it's like kind of like why would I now? It's like they're both like really expensive. I already have a PS5. They're already come up with these amazing exclusives. Like, Xbox doesn't really have, like, they have like, Gears of War. Like, Gears of War is cool, but I kind of like, man, they need to make some more of those that are just that good. Like, more franchise games. Like, PlayStation has God of War. They have the Wolverine now. They have Spider-Man, and I can't think of any more. Oh, and they're making a new Star Wars game, right? The game is not new. I'm gonna get on about remakes in a second because I'm starting to get tired of remakes. But this game in particular is the Old Republic. I had it on my phone. Like, it was one of the best like Star Wars games I've ever played. I think it was a PC game at first or a PlayStation game. I can't remember, but that's beyond the fact. Amazing. I cannot wait until this game comes out because when I played it on my phone, it's like, oh, this would be good on the console, like up to date because it's kind of laggy. So beyond that, it's like, I just can't wait for that game to come out. But let me get into the fact that I am tired. I am so tired of seeing remastered games. How many times am I going to see, like, say for instance, Skyrim, stop making Skyrim. Stop. Like, why? Like, I'm gonna play the same game on 6 different systems. It's like I've had Skyrim like what 50 times on like 7 different systems. Like, stop remaking Skyrim. How many times are you gonna have an anniversary? Of course you're gonna have an anniversary. You're not gonna make another one. Like just bless me. Bless my presence with a new game. Stop remaking stuff. Oh my god. They are going to remaster GTA 5. Who the heck is excited for a remastered version of a game that we have for the last 15 years? I'm exaggerating on the 15 years. It's more like 10, but Jesus Christ. My point is, stop. Like, just give us GTA 6. And if you're not, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Don't make a whole big deal of, oh, we're going to remaster this game for the PS5. No, we can already get it because I paid for it. I paid for it already. Twice. I have it on a PlayStation and I have it on an Xbox. If you're going to make me pay for an updated version of GTA when I already paid for the PS4 version and I have to pay another $60 for the PS5 version because it's going to look better and vibrate on my controller a little different, I am going to be rabbit shit pissed. I don't even know what that is, but that's how pissed I'm going to be. Like, I don't understand. Like, stop giving me breadcrumbs when the steak is still being cooked. Like, just give me I'll wait. Like, I heard rumors that they're going to remake. Now, I'm not going to be mad if they probably remake like San Andreas, but they're going to probably remake all of those from what I heard, like San Andreas, Chinatown, Liberty City. Like, oh my God, how many times are you going to just put it back on sale or something? I'm cool with the old version. What more can you do to it? Like, stop. Like, I can rant about this for so freaking long about them remastering these games. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna buy Skyrim on my Switch and then buy it on my PS4 and then buy the updated super duper anniversary on the PS5. I don't get it. But anyways, PlayStation is definitely kicking the behinds of Xbox. And if you guys have like either system, let me know what you have or what kind of fan that you are. Like I said, it's like I'm more of a PlayStation, but I don't knock anything about it. Oh, and side note, I just made this whole rant about them remaking games, right? I'm so sorry. They're remaking Alan Wake, and I can't wait for that. Now, I'm sorry about the whole rant I just said about them remaking games, but them remaking Alan freaking Wake. Have you played that game? Amazing, masterpiece, creepy. It's like the graphics in that game and like the controls of it was already ahead of its time. Like if that game came out right now, brand new, probably like the best game ever on a PS5. So I'm definitely going to get that. I do hope that it's not going to be like 60 or 70 freaking dollars because it's already like an older game. Like give it to me for like 40. Yeah, I'm lowballing you, but hey, I'm the consumer. I'm going to lowball you, you know? Anyways, we're gonna get off that. Oh, another one. They're making a new God of War. Can't wait for that. I'm just telling you, like that whole PlayStation showcase was freaking amazing, bros. So another topic we're gonna talk about. Another topic to talk about remakes. The iPhone 13 is gonna be coming out. They're gonna do their showcase on the 14th. At least that's the rumors, right? Now, it's like I'm slightly excited and I'm slightly not because I heard that they're not going to be making like new AirPods. I was actually very interested in them making new AirPods because I have my AirPod Pros and I still have my first versions of them. And, you know, give or take, I still use both of them. I'm not going to lie. So another version of like, if they would have come up with number 3, I imagine they'll probably have best of both worlds. So I probably would have got rid of both of those just to get those. But that's beyond the fact. The fact of this topic of the iPhone 13 is the usual. How many times are you going to give me the same freaking phone over and over? I'm waiting for them to change their interface like for the better. And, especially like around when they made the new when they made the new interface now, like their whole new phones without the buttons, I was very excited for it. Like that's when the X came out, and then the 10 came out, or the 11 came out after that. Like I still have my 11, and I do love my phone. I love my iPhone. One thing I have to one thing I have to take from my iPhone, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of tired. I am very tired of everybody. Everybody has the same freaking phone nowadays. How does that make me feel when I think like, oh, I got me a new phone? So does that person, that person, that person, that person, that person. It's like I love to stand out. You know, that's one thing I liked about Android is like you didn't know what kind of phone you had. Like you can get a regular, you can get a Google Pixel, you can go get a Note, and it's like I really wanted to know because it came with the stylus. It's like it's just different. Like you don't know what kind of phone you can really have with an Android. Like if I wasn't, only reason I'm really big on iPhone, honestly, is because, I can FaceTime, I have a MacBook, I have the watch, I have my speaker. I don't really pay for Apple Music because I love Spotify a lot better. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But if it wasn't for that stuff, that's a lot of stuff, I would definitely have an Android. Like just to be that person, like just have different kind of features, a different look to my phone as opposed to everybody else. Like the only thing that can really pretty much change about iPhones is the color. And most of them, it's like you have to pay an arm and a leg on top of your eyeball and your nose for the phone you just already paid for. Like I really do love my iPhone. I mean, it's clean, it works well. They all look really nice though. Like they look amazing. But it's like I am a little tired of everyone having the same phone as me. And it's just like a nitpick type of thing or whatever. I'm not sure how everybody else kind of feels about that. But that's like the only thing I can really take away from this. But I'm a little bit excited to see what the iPhone 13 is going to bring. But I have this gut feeling nothing's going to be that much different from the 12. And did you know they're discontinuing the 12? When the 13 comes out, so I hear, you cannot buy the iPhone 13. So you're telling me that when I get my upgrade, right? Let's say if I wanted to get a cheap upgrade, I'm with T-Mobile. Maybe I don't want to pay the extra arm and a leg, the upgrade to the 13. Let me get a 12. They're pretty much going to be the same, right? A little bit of difference of graphics, a little bit of difference of the cameras. Let me get a 12. No, you can't buy a 12, but you can pay $500 on your down payment as opposed to, and get your upgrade and get this 13. iPhone is a monopoly. Like they are like money hungry. It's a machine, like money hungry machine. Like especially like how they're doing the people from the app stores, like they're actually going to court because Fortnite took their app down, their game off of, I'm not sure if they took it down or Apple or iOS took it down from their app store, but you can't get it because there's this whole argument about in-app purchases. Like if the consumer buys something off of Fortnite, that money I think was going to Apple, right? Which is, you would think it would go to Fortnite because that's their game. I'm not sure how any other Play Store does it. I'm not sure if it's the same way for Xbox or PlayStation because Fortnite is free. But they have to get their money somehow. So I think Apple was taking their money and then they're just like, bro, that's my app. Like, what are you doing? Like, of course, I'm pretty sure they have to pay to keep their app up there. I'm not sure how that goes. I'm not sure how the logistics goes. But I'm just speaking of a mindset of what sounds logical. Like if I have an app on your store, right? People are buying the in-app purchases, getting new guns, new clothes. Why are you getting the money? You didn't put it on his app. Like that's mine. Give it back. Don't leave it alone. It's like I don't understand some companies. Well, I do. Like if you can find that loophole to make more money, of course they're gonna take it. Like of course. Other than that, we're gonna see what the Apple iPhone 13 is gonna bring. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look really clean and really nice. They're gonna shove it down your throat because you obviously can't get to 12 after this. But on that note, hope you guys had a good day. We're gonna end it here. Remember to stay positive, stay healthy, and stay woke. And on that note, adios. Peace.